what's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome to our little corner of the internet. Today we're going to be reacting to a video titled What is so great about the Great Lakes? Cherry Dobbs and Jennifer Gabrys. I'm pretty sure this is like a TED Talk type of TED Ed. I don't know. TED Education. Do they have different things? I used to be obsessed with TED Talks, by the way. Can we react to those? I don't know. I don't know if you guys have watched any TED Talks, but I used to be obsessed. And they actually do have some very good advice and like motivational content. So, but the Great Lakes they're up in Michigan, no? Like close to Michigan, New York, and all of that. Let's see what this video is about.
What's so great about the Great Lakes? They're known as America's inland seas. The North American Great Lakes, Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie...
Oh, it's true. They must be massive, by the way. Because when I look at the Finland's map, for example, you can't really see the lakes. Well, you can, but you really, they're small. And these you can see from far away. Can you even see from like one lakeside to the other? That's wild.
And Superior are so massive that they border 8 states and contain 23 quadrillion...
No. If you're here, hold on. If you're in Lake Superior, you're here, you can't see the other side, can you? I bet you can't see the other side. Because that must be massive.
Superior are so massive that they border 8 states and contain 23 quadrillion liters of water. That's enough to cover the land area of the contiguous United States 3 meters deep. These vast bodies of water span forest, grassland, and wetland habitats, supporting a region that's home to over 3,500 species. But how did such a vast and unique geological feature come to be? The story begins near the end of the last ice age, over 10,000 years ago. A time when the climate was warming and the glaciers that cloaked the Earth's surface began their slow retreat. These immense ice sheets carved out a series of basins. Those basins filled with water as the ice began to melt, creating the world's largest area of freshwater lakes. Over time, channels developed between these basins and water began to flow.
So, at the start, they were water from ice. How does a lake keep the water though? Like, I mean, I know how it goes up and then it comes back down in rain and all of that, but I wonder if there's any original water left. Does that make any sense? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, guys. I'm tired today.
In an ongoing exchange that persists to this day. In fact, today, the interconnected Great Lakes contain almost 20% of the world's supply of fresh surface water. The water's journey begins in the far north of Lake Superior, which is the deepest, coldest, and clearest of the lakes, containing half the system's water. Lake Superior sinks to depths of 406 meters, creating a unique and diverse ecosystem that includes more than 80 fish species.
Wow.
A given drop of water spends, on average, 200 years in this lake before flowing into Lake Michigan or Lake Huron.
Oh.
Linked by the Straits of Mackinac, these two lakes are technically one. To the west lies Lake Michigan, the third largest of the lakes by surface area. Water slowly moves through its cul-de-sac shape and encounters the world's largest freshwater dunes, many wildlife species, and unique fossilized coral. To the east is Lake Huron, which has the
There is no way this photo is from there. This looks like a beachfront. This is a beach. This is the ocean, no? Is this from the lake? Is this the lake? That's wild.
Coral. To the east is Lake Huron, which has the longest shoreline. It's sparsely populated but heavily forested, including 7,000-year-old petrified trees. Below them, water continues to flow southeastwards, from Lake Huron into Lake Erie. This lake's status as the warmest and shallowest of the 5 has ensured an abundance of animal life, including millions of migrating birds.
Wow.
Finally, the water reaches its last stop by dramatically plunging more than 50 meters.
Nah. This should have a different name. This doesn't seem like a lake, you know. In Finland, I'm used to lakes being, you know, lakes. It's peaceful. It's flat. When the sun goes down, you can see all the trees in the water. It's beautiful. You can see to the other side. This is not a lake. I mean, it's wild that you still call it a lake. That's like a lake for me is maybe like the size of this. These are massive, and also like a lake to have waterfalls and everything. I don't know. That's weird.
Down the thundering Niagara Falls into Lake Ontario, the smallest lake by surface area.
That's where the Niagara Falls are? What?
Yeah. From there, some of this well-traveled water enters the St. Lawrence River, eventually reaching the Atlantic Ocean. In addition to being a natural wonder, the perpetually flowing Great...
Wait, what?
This well-traveled water enters the St. Lawrence River, eventually reaching the Atlantic Ocean.
So it is part of the ocean. What is the actual definition of a lake though? Because doesn't a lake have to be closed up to be a lake? If this touches the ocean, isn't it kind of part of the ocean? Wouldn't it be more like a very thick ocean river?
In addition to being a natural wonder, the perpetually flowing Great Lakes bring us multiple benefits. They provide natural water filtration, flood control, and nutrient cycling. By moving water across more than 3,200 kilometers, the Great Lakes also provide drinking water for upward of 40 million people and 212 billion liters a day for the industries and farms that line their banks.
And also, I know there's like, I'm sorry, I'm stopping a lot. I know there's places where, you know, there's like in the ocean as well, there's places where the water is completely different, like it's literally cuts off. But how does this work? Like, why is it not salty? Because it goes out from, it doesn't make sense.
But our dependence on the system is having a range of negative impacts too. The Great Lakes coastal habitats are being degraded and increasingly populated, exposing the once pristine waters to industrial, urban, and agricultural pollutants. Because less than 1% of the water leaves the lake system annually, decades-old pollutants still lurk in its waters. Humans have also inadvertently introduced more than 100 non-native and invasive species into the lakes, such as zebra and quagga mussels, and sea lampreys that have decimated some indigenous fish populations. On a larger scale, climate change is causing the waters...
Here go humans playing God again. But I mean, it's kind of hard to avoid, you know?
To warm, thus reducing water levels and changing the distribution of aquatic life. Luckily, in recent years, governments have started to recognize the immense value of this natural resource. Partnerships between the United States and Canada are underway to reduce pollution, protect coastal habitats, and halt the spread of invasive species. Protecting something as massive as the Great Lakes system will require the collaboration of many organizations, but the...
Sorry, that looks like the Caribbean Ocean though. What do you mean, a lake?
As massive as the Great Lakes system will require the collaboration of many organizations, but the effort is critical if we can preserve the wonder of this flowing inland sea.
That was a quick video, but super interesting. I have never thought about that. How massive those lakes are. I really want to visit too. I mean, it seems like anywhere you go on that lake, it'll be a different scene. But this kind of blew my mind, honestly. Let me know if you've been here. What was your experience? I mean, I bet a lot of people have seen the Niagara Falls. I have never seen them, only in movies. But maybe one day. And thank you so much, guys, for joining me for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!